Welcome to another Game a Day by Zay, presented to you by the Ask Isaiah YouTube page. I'm Ask Isaiah Rhodes, and today's game will be the New York Knicks versus the Dallas Mavericks. The Knicks are at home and trying to recover from a tough loss in which they lost to the Minnesota Timberwolves 102 to 101. They blew that game. They had control of that game, but ended up uh, losing it down the stretch. RJ Barrett couldn't execute as Minnesota definitely tried to exploit RJ Barrett to be the go-to guy down the stretch, and didn't work in the Knicks' favor. But they come back to the Garden looking to rebound. This should be a good matchup considering styles make fights. The Knicks are very gritty. They make every game tough and very competitive, while the Mavericks have one of the best offenses in the game, led by premier young player Luka Doncic, who is, if not a MVP candidate right now, will be in the future, considering his prolific nature in scoring, rebounding, and assists. Mavericks get it started though with their first basket. 10:34 remaining in the first quarter. Josh Richardson gets the first basket for the Mavericks to get the starting five to you. Julius Randle for the Knicks, Nerlens Noel, Reggie Bullock, Alfred Payton, and RJ Barrett. For the Mavericks, Luka Doncic, Kristaps Porzingis, Josh Richardson, Maxi Kleber, Dorian Finney-Smith. Porzingis shoots the three, unable to make it. Julius Randle driving, kicks out to RJ Barrett, misses it off the back rim, rebounded by Luka Doncic. Doncic, a player who, like I said, impacts the game in so many different ways, especially as a young player, only 22 years old, able to find Josh Richardson for a three-point shot in the left corner. Playing off Luka gives the Mavericks numerous amounts of opportunities. Their difficulties come on the defensive end, and as I say that, Alfred Payton gets a straight lane to the basket to tie the game at 5. Luka looks to respond with a step back three from the left corner. Mavericks up 8-5. RJ Barrett guarded by Dorian Finney-Smith. RJ looking to get the floater inside, can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound is there for Nerlens Noel. Noel actually played for the Mavericks for some time, and then there's also some. Whoa! What a alley oop to Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis catches the alley from Luka and finishes it with the left hand in one motion, almost like he guided the pass into the basket. Julius Randle misses a three. Dallas up 10-7. Alfred Payton, known to be a solid defender, guarding Luka Doncic. Doncic gets it to Porzingis. Porzingis looked to drive. He was getting ready to gather, but he lost a handle there, and Julius Randle gets the steal. Finds RJ Barrett from the left corner. Three-point shot is good, so the game tied at 7. RJ Barrett averaging just under 18 points per game in year 2, 17 and a half points per game. Shooting tonight so far, 4 of 7 for the Mavericks, 4 of 10 for the Knicks. Floater inside for Luka Doncic. Another basket. So back and forth we go very early here in the first quarter. Dallas leads the Knicks 12-10. Barrett looking to get inside, tries to get a shot up over Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis doesn't get the block, but definitely influenced the trajectory of that shot. And Luka Doncic tried to draw a foul on a one-leg runner going towards the basket. No call. So the shot clinks off the backboard. Julius Randle with the basketball, looking to score in the post. Can't get the finish. Tried to draw contact from Finney-Smith. No call. Rebounded by Maxi Kleber. Kleber on the right wing. Three-point shot is no good. An air ball for Kleber. Kleber, normally a reliable three-point shooter, especially when being set up by Luka Doncic. Alfred Payton with the basketball, looking to set up Julius Randle. Randle, the first-time All-Star this year. impacting the game in multiple ways, averaging over 20 points per, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. Inside, draws contact against Claver, able to get the foul call. So 4.4 seconds left on the shot clock. Bad foul there. We go into the 6-minute and 52-second mark of the first quarter. First timeout. Knicks trail the Mavericks 12-10. This is a game a day by Zay, presented to you by the Ask Isaiah YouTube page. Stay tuned for more as the Mavericks lead the Knicks 12-10. And we're back as Julius Randle makes the first free throw. Randle this year averaging just over 23 points per game, just under 11 rebounds, 10.8 rebounds per game, and 6 assists per game. That 23.1 that he's averaging this year, scoring-wise, is a career high. I mentioned him being the first-time All-Star this year. And the Knicks, as a whole, have competed at a high level under first-year head coach with the Knicks, Tom Thibodeau. But they're at 400. They're at 500, and they're in the hunt for the 6th seed. Obviously, they don't want to play in the play-in, where the play-in is a potential one-and-done situation. But they've definitely exceeded many expectations just playing hard under Tom Thibodeau, and a lot of that has to do with the fact that Julius Randle's taken on the leadership role for this team as a premier go-to guy, and he's definitely put up spectacular numbers. At times, his shooting can be a bit erratic, but he definitely plays at a high level consistently. Jalen Brunson in the game as the backup. Brunson's father, Rick Brunson, actually played for the Knicks in the late 90s and early 2000s. Maxi Kleber looking to take a jump shot. He gets it from the right corner. So back and forth we go. The Mavericks lead 14-12. We're halfway through the first quarter. Tim Hardaway on the court for the Mavericks. Hardaway spent many years with the Knicks. Started with the Knicks, then went to Atlanta before coming back to the Knicks. And then he was traded with Kristaps Porzingis to Dallas. With Dallas, he's played much better, much more under control. He's comfortable in his role as a six-man shooter, someone who's very streaky at times, but definitely a great asset to a team. Brunson actually scores for the Mavericks to increase their lead to 4 now. Julius Randle looking to respond, misses the layup, rebounded by Brunson. Brunson probing, stopped by Reggie Bullock, skip pass over to Dorian Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith drives left going baseline, and the deflection by R.J. Barrett forces the ball to go out of bounds, so possession will stay with the Mavericks. 15 on the shot clock. Look at the replay. It looks as if the ball went off of Finney-Smith, but Tom Thibodeau doesn't want to challenge so early. Coming into the game for Nerlens Noel is Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose spent some time away from the team dealing with COVID-related issues, but he's back. Took some time away, but he definitely had some solid games with the Knicks, being comfortable under Tom Thibodeau. Again, Thibodeau was the coach he actually won his MVP with in 2011. Show some flashes of that MVP season right there. Tried to get the reverse layup to fall, but it rolled off the rim. Mavericks up 6, 18-12. Tim Hardaway with the basketball on the right wing, looking to take a 3 over Julius Randle. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by R.J. Barrett. In the post, on the left block, guarded by Maxi Kleber. Takes the double team from Kristaps Porzingis, and Kleber fixed the positioning to find a easy pass to Tyler Gibson. Gets the floater inside. Great pass from Brunson to Tim Hardaway Jr. Tim Hardaway Jr. working the back door on the baseline. Finds the easy pass, straight up two-hand dunk off of Vert. So 6-point game. Dallas leads 20-14. Reggie Bullock straightaway three. Off the glass. The bank is open late. 3:38 left in the first quarter. Big three-pointer from Reggie Bullock. Bullock this season, uh, very efficient from three. On the year, Bullock averaging 9 points per game, shooting 39% from the field, but known primarily as a specialist, as a shooter. Randall fadeaway jumper off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Finney Smith. So Randall not shooting well to start, but he goes through these phases where he starts the game really dry, but then picks it up late when the Knicks need big baskets. He's 1 for 7 right now. Jab step three-point shot for Brunson, no good. Knicks with possession. Back and forth, we've gone. RJ Barrett pull-up jumper is good. So Barrett in the zone, he already knocked down a three-point shot earlier. Now knocks down a mid-range jump shot. So Dallas up 9. They have to call a timeout. 2:36 remaining in the first quarter. We'll be back with more as the Mavericks lead by 1, 20-19. This is the Game of Day by Zay, presented to you by the Ask Isaiah YouTube page. Stay tuned for more. And we're back. Knicks trail Dallas by 1. RJ Barrett just knocked in a mid-range jump shot prior to that timeout. Now, news of the day is head coach Rick Carlisle is out after testing positive for COVID. He's hopeful that it will be a false positive, but he will not be on the sideline tonight dealing with the retesting. The head coach that is covering the team right now is Jamal Mosley, the assistant coach covering the situation right now. Dallas hasn't gotten any word about players that will have to miss time, so that's good news. Hopefully, everything will be all right with Coach Carlisle. Obviously, as this entire world deals with COVID, they have to readjust to the new normal, and sometimes, depending on testing, it might throw off a lot of things, but it's all about safety. 8 on the shot clock. Nerlens Noel trying to kick it out to Nico Melli. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Dallas still with the basketball as Tim Hardaway Jr. got the inbound, but it was deflected once again by RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett's been playing solid defense tonight. It's good to see the young player invested in his defense early. He has great measurables, great size, a strong wingspan. So that all bodes well for great defense. White Power misses a mid-range jump shot. So RJ Barrett gets the rebound, probing left, kicks back out to Randall. Julius Randall dribble handoff to Derrick Rose. He misses the mid-range jumper short. So under 2 minutes to play. Jalen Brunson gets it to Luka Doncic. Doncic guarded by Julius Randle, showcasing the versatility as a big man. Doncic trying to set up an alley-oop for Dwight Powell. He misses it off the back rim. Great opportunity there to get a basket, but he misses the two-hand dunk. So the Knicks get a fast break opportunity, but Dallas fouls to prevent an easy basket. If you're Powell, that's the opportunity to get going. Luka sets up the alley-oop by drawing 2 defenders. Howard just wasn't able to put it in. 1:33 left in the first quarter. Josh Richardson comes in for Jalen Brunson. D Rose attacking the paint, kicks out to Julius Randle for a left corner 3. No good. Rebounded by Derrick Rose, kicks it out to Emmanuel Quigley. Quigley knocks in the 3-point shot. Quigley isn't a player who's afraid of the moment, very aggressive as a point guard. Many believe he could be a 2 guard out of Kentucky, but in the game today, you got to be a combo guard regardless, be able to handle the ball. Quigley has to become more invested in getting others involved. He's very solid off the pick and roll, but if it's not a pick and roll. He's really just looking to score himself. That comes with time, but at least he's not afraid of the moment. The Knicks able to get a three from Alec Burke and stretch their lead to 5. So it's been a seesaw game. Knicks now up by 5, 25-20. We're under a minute remaining as Alec Burke is guarding Luka Doncic. Doncic gets inside, draws contact from Burke, and gets the finish. So great way to use the defenders' aggression against them, stopping on a dime in the paint to take the contact and finish the layup. And that's the craftiness of Doncic. Not the most effective, but he knows how to maneuver his body around the rim and create that contact, which gets him to the free throw line. He shoots 74% from the line this season. Not the most efficient, but he's solid. As I say that though, Doncic shoots an air ball and he gets a big rouse from the crowd as he shoots that air ball. So it's a 3-point game. Knicks lead Dallas 25-22. Randall working his way downhill gets it to D Rose and quickly tries to get inside to set up a shot. It's a back tip defensively for Dallas. They get a steal. So it's a 6-second differential between shot clock and game clock. 19 seconds left in the quarter. Doncic skip pass over to Josh Richardson to the left wing. Richardson looking to kick it back out to Tim Hardaway Jr. No one's there though. Alec Burke with 4 seconds left, thought about a three, goes to Randall. Randall from the right wing shoots the three. He misses it. So Julius Randle here to start this start this game, shooting really, really bad. He's 1 for 9 in the first. But the Knicks up by 3, 25-22. A solid finish to that first quarter to create separation. We'll be back with more. This is a game a day by Zay, presented to you by the Ask Isaiah YouTube page. You're listening to the New York Knicks versus the Dallas Mavericks. Knicks at home up 3. Stay tuned for more. So we're back as the Knicks lead the Dallas Mavericks 25-22 as we start the second quarter. Derrick Rose got an inside look at the rim, misses the layup, but he gets the offensive rebound, kicks out to Quigley. Back to D Rose from the right corner, 3-point shot, way off, rebounded by Taj Gibson. Straight out to Quigley for 3, he misses it, rebounded by Doncic. Trey Burke into the game for Dallas. Burke actually spent some time with the Knicks a couple of years ago. He actually saw some of his best years best moments with the Knicks prior to signing with the Mavericks. And as I say that, Burke able to get a floater from the left block. Many have compared to some degree Burke's game, especially when he's going similar to Allen Iverson. Obviously, he's not the prolific scorer of Iverson, but just in mannerisms and the way he can get certain shots, a lot of that was actually started while playing with the Knicks. So he definitely has some good moments here with the Knicks. Defensively, though, can't stop Emmanuel Quickly. Quickly gets his first basket of the game, gets the Knicks back to a 3-point lead, 27-24. Probing offensively was Trey Burke, though, able to work the baseline and find the white power for an easy slam inside. 1-point game, Knicks lead by 127-26. Obi Toppin into the game, taking Doncic off the dribble, able to get the basket. So it's good to see Obi Toppin get an easy opportunity at the rim. The rookie has had some trials and tribulations, as every rookie would, dealing with the game and the pace of the game, but it's good to see him get going early. Dallas responds with Luka Doncic getting a basket at the rim. The previous opportunity for Doncic, he shot an air ball. Let's see how he adjusts at the free throw line now. Free throw for Doncic, no good. He didn't shoot an air ball, but wasn't good. So it's a 1-point game as Quickly looks to get a floater inside. Can't get it, but he gets the offensive rebound. Kicks out to Toppin for 3, no good. Another rebound for Doncic. Doncic so far already with 5 rebounds. Doncic looking for a power inside is stolen. Derrick Rose is fouled to stop the transition play. First foul called against Doncic. Speaking about Obi Toppin so far this year, averaging 4 points per game, 4 points per game, 2.2 rebounds out of Dayton. He was definitely expected to be a premier pick. The rookie just hasn't really gotten a true rhythm to the game just yet. He's still trying to learn the game, but he has athleticism. He's versatile. He still has to improve his handle if he's going to be out on the perimeter more, but he definitely can finish around the basket, and that's a positive very early. So Doncic picked up his second foul. Alec Burke kicks out to Toppin. Toppin guarded by Melly. Draw the foul and one. So great body control there by Toppin. Anticipating contact, able to fade away and get the shot up off the glass. Usually players fading away don't have the strength to get it up above the rim. Took the contact, went up off his left leg, able to go left, but finished with the right hand off the glass. Let's see if Toppin can complete the and one. Knicks already up one, but this will give them an opportunity to go up four. Free throw goes up off the front rim, but bounces in. So that's good. Knicks up 4, 32-28 as we approach 9 minutes left in the first half. And Doncic looked to set up an alley-oop for Powell, but Toppin totally disrupted it, pushing Powell to the ground before he can even jump in the air. So it'll be a non-shooting foul. Coming back into the game is Kristaps Porzingis and Dorian Finney-Smith. Porzingis 1 for 7 from the floor, 0 for 4 from 3, and a turnover on the inbound for the Knicks. Alec Burke for 3, good. Alec Burke opens up a 7-point lead for the Knicks, 35-28. Great defense on that perimeter to get that steal. We look at the 3-point field goals. Knicks 6 for 15, Dallas is 2 for 15. And that's a stark contrast from what Dallas did to Boston on Wednesday, really shooting them out the gym, especially in the first half. Everyone was hitting on all cylinders, but that quickly, you see how from game to game, it can be totally different. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Luka Doncic kicks out to Dorian Finney-Smith. What a pass. As it looked as if he was going to fade away, the pass was on a rope straight to Dorian Finney-Smith for that 3 in the left corner. Quickly guarded by Trey Burke. Thought about a step back 3, instead has to kick it to Toppin. Toppin takes a mid-range jumper from the right block, able to get it to fall. So good stop and pop there by Toppin. Able to move off the dribble. 2 dribbles, walks right into the jump shot. No fear, no hesitation. Josh Richardson looking to set up Porzingis in the post. Guarded by Taj Gibson. Great defense by Taj Gibson to get the steal. Alec Burke there to pick up the ball. Quickly, straightaway 3 from the top of the key. No good. Fighting for the rebound is Toppin, and he skies in to get the slam. So Knicks go into the timeout up 8. Dallas has to regroup as Obi Toppin is taking over with energy, showcasing athleticism, and his confidence is through the roof right now. We've seen a number of jump shots. As we look at this replay, quickly missed the rebound so bad, skies up to the top of the backboard, and Obi Toppin just comes in with the left hand over 2 Dallas Mavericks defenders for the big slam. So 7:51 remaining in the first half. Knicks ahead by 8 and surging even more. 39-31. Stay tuned for more. This is the Game of Day by Zay, presented to you by the Ask Isaiah YouTube page. Stay tuned for more. So we're back as Obi Toppin with 9 points. I got to correct myself. I said 8 points. I forgot the and one he had. 9 points in an energetic 4 minutes. And he gets a steal from Luka Doncic as Derrick Rose looking to drive and kick. Set up Alec Burke for the 3 in the right corner. It's good. Knicks free-flowing offense is picking up now. They're definitely able to play off of the great energy in the Garden. It's over 2,000 fans there right now, backing them up at home. Trey Burke tries to kick out to Kristaps Porzingis in the left corner, but it's blocked by Taj Gibson. Quickly gets it to Burke. Burke probing, looking to get into the paint. Looks to get a shot up off the glass, and it falls. So the Knicks right now up 13. They're on a 9-0 run over the last minute and 30 seconds. Luka Doncic dribbling into a double team has to get it back out to Josh Richardson. Richardson, step back jumper, free throw line extended, no good. Rebounded by Taj Gibson. So Knicks in control. The defense is picking up the field goal percentages is the best, but they're getting quality shots. Taj Gibson tries to get in on the act with a three-point shot. Unable to get it to fall, rebounded by Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic takes a left wing three, falls off the back rim, quickly tries to get the rebound. It'll be a foul against Josh Richardson. You look at the replay as Kristaps Porzingis has his three-pointer blocked. Alec Burke comes down, faces a bit of contact from Trey Burke, doesn't let it faze him, able to get the finish. 6:21 remaining in the first half. Knicks defense has really been their calling card. They've been able to get out and run. They're forcing the Mavericks into some tough shots. And right now, the Knicks bench is really the one that has carried the offense. The Knicks bench has 27 of the team's 44 points. Knicks unable to get a basket to fall, so possession to go back to the Mavericks. Taj Gibson couldn't save the offensive rebound. Jalen Brunson back into the game. Brunson provided some strong minutes for the Mavericks early in the first. Porzingis takes a 30-footer, misses it short. Fighting for that rebound is Obi Toppin, and it goes off of Dorian Finney-Smith. So the Mavericks right now just unable to get any quality shots to fall. The Knicks maximizing on those missed opportunities. The Mavericks right now 43% from the floor, 3 of 14 from three. Meanwhile, the Knicks not shooting the best themselves, 42%, but they've been able to get out and run. They're out rebounding the Mavericks by 5. And again, the bench is really stepping up, especially here in the second quarter. Dorian Finney-Smith knocks in a 3. First basket for the Mavericks in a while. Derrick Rose gets to the three-point line before calling the timeout. Knicks want to talk it over. 5:15 left in the first half, but the Knicks have taken control here in the second quarter, outscoring the Mavs by 7. We'll be back with more as they lead the Mavericks 44-34. This is a Game of Day by Isaiah, presented to you by the Ask Isaiah YouTube page. Stay tuned for more. We're back as the Knicks lead by 10 with the basketball. Inside, R.J. Barrett looks to set up Nerlens Noel, but it's blocked. Josh Richardson looking to sky to the rim with the left-hand layup. It's good. Bad defense, bad transition defense by the Knicks as they get the missed shot, but no one got back. So now it's an 8-point game, 4:44 left in the first half. R.J. Barrett shooting a 3 from the right wing, can't get it to fall. Barrett actually knocked down a couple of jump shots in that first quarter, including 1-3, which was definitely a positive considering that times he can be a bit sporadic and streaky from 3, but he misses the 3 there. Jalen Brunson with the basketball, looking to get it to Richardson. Richardson attacks once again with the left hand and able to get the scoop to fall. The scoop finger roll there from Josh Richardson. Now the Mavericks on a 7-0 run over the last minute. 6-point game now. Knicks lead by 44-38. Randall driving, kicks it to Nerlens Noel, who kicks it out to Barrett misses a three on the left wing, but rebounded by Nerlens Noel. Knicks reset, 8 on the shot clock. Julius Randle guarded by Porzingis. Kicks it out to D Rose, who misses a three horribly. And Noel tried to save it to the Knicks, but it goes off of Porzingis, so possession will stay with the Knicks. Possession will stay with the Knicks. They'll reset the clock. Well, no, they won't. They'll put it back to 14 because Dallas didn't have full possession. So 13 seconds left on the clock. Dallas making a run. Trailing by 6. The Knicks definitely got it going here in the second quarter. Their big-time bench really set them up, built the lead up by as many as 13, but now Dallas trying to come back. Mid-range jumper for Randle, no good. Tim Hardaway Jr. with the rebound. Randle 1 for 10 from the field. Tim Hardaway Jr. for 3, good. Stepped right into it. Tim Hardaway Jr., former Knick, comfortable with these rims. Able to cut the Knicks lead from 6 to 3 now. 44-41 as we approach 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Julius Randle attacking, kicks it to Alec Burke, cut off by Jalen Brunson. Back in the post. On the left block, guarded by Maxi Kleber. Julius Randle misses another jump shot across the lane. Josh Richardson driving right to the baseline. Goes back in the post against quickly. And we got a foul against the rookie. .251 left in the first half. Knicks holding one of the best scoring teams in the league to just 40 to 41 points as we approach 2 minutes left in the first half. We got a foul against the Knicks. Mavericks this season, as I mentioned, one of the best offensive teams in the league, averaging 112 points per game. They're ranked 11th in offensive rating. Brunson looking to get into the paint, floater, can't get it to fall, rebounded by Julius Randle, but the Knicks couldn't corral the rebound. Initially it was Randle, then Nerlens Noel came in. I think because of the confusion on who would grab the rebound, the ball curtailed out of bounds, so possession will go back to Dallas for 14 on the shot clock. That's one of those unfortunate defensive possessions. You do everything right defensively, but get the rebound. Luka Doncic guarded by Nerlens Noel. 6 on the shot clock. Hesitation dribble by Doncic. One leg fadeaway, doesn't fall, rebounded by RJ Barrett. 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Julius Randle for another 3. He misses it horribly. Randle now 1 of 12 from the field. As Tim Hardaway Jr. tried to get fancy off the dribble, mishandles it, but Maxi Kleber there to save him. Cross-court pass from Hardaway to Brunson, inside to Porzingis for the basket. Great patience there by Porzingis as he was able to get Nerlens Noel in the air before finishing that layup. So a 12-0 run for the Mavericks, 44-43. Knicks lead by 1. Knicks were up by as many as 13 here in the second quarter. RJ Barrett thought about a step back, goes back out to Alec Burke. Burke looking to set up Noel for the alley-oop. It goes through his hands, rebounded by Kleber. Doncic, in and out dribble, spins back left off the glass, can't finish. Fighting for that rebound was Porzingis. Nerlens Noel comes down with it. Gets it too quickly as we approach a minute remaining in the first half. Great pass from Nerlens Noel from Julius Randle. And that's one of the things that Randle does well, despite struggling from the field at times. He's always looking to be a playmaker. He finds Nerlens Noel crashing down the lane, able to get that layup to fall. So 46-43 Knicks lead, but Tim Hardaway Jr. ties the game at 46 with a big 3-point shot from the left corner. Quickly pulls up from 3 from the right wing. There's a bit of deception there. Almost looked to be calling a timeout there, but it was a fake. Pulled up from the 3, missed it horribly. Tim Hardaway Jr. tried to come back and hit a 3. He missed it, but Jalen Brunson was there for the offensive rebound. Gets it back to Luka Doncic. 2 on the shot clock. Step back 3 from Luka. Good. Big 3 from Luka Doncic. As the shot clock was winding down, he didn't get into his move until 3 seconds left on the shot clock. That step back, a signature move for Luka. And Julius Randle turns over the ball. 2 seconds left at the half. Tim Hardaway Jr. at the buzzer can't get a layup to fall. But the Mavericks storm back after trailing by 13, 44-31. They go on a 12-0 run to get it to within 1. The Knicks didn't get a bucket, but the Luka Doncic 3 gives them a 3-point lead going into the half, 49-46. We will be back with more as the Knicks are at home. Dallas looking to continue their winning ways. We'll see what happens when we come back. Just as I was speaking, Kristaps Porzingis gets a technical foul. So when we come back, the Knicks will get an opportunity to put a point on the board before the half even starts. So stay tuned for more. This is a Game of Day by Zay, presented to you by the Ask Isaiah YouTube page. Stay tuned for more. Welcome back as we start the second half of the New York Knicks versus the Dallas Mavericks. The Knicks trailed Dallas by 3. Dallas ended the first half on an 18-2 run. Initially, the Knicks started the first half with a lot of energy, really led by their bench. Their bench gave them some early points. 27 of the first 44 points for the Knicks were scored by the bench. The energy was there. It was infectious. Obi Toppin came out early with 9 points in 4 minutes. Just very, very infectious. And the Mavericks really didn't have a response, but they settled down and got some quality defensive stops and were able to get out and run. Luka Doncic, obviously an MVP candidate, just off sheer numbers alone, definitely contributed to that. And they were able to get out to some easy opportunities at the rim. Also, they started to knock down a three-point shot. A lot of that had to do with Tim Hardaway Jr. Tim Hardaway had a big second quarter. Hardaway with 8 points, 2 of 4 from 3. Luka Doncic had 12 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. And that alone really shifted what we saw at the latter part of that second quarter. So now the Knicks will look to respond to start this second half, trailing by 3. But they did show some signs and some great qualities to trying to build towards a win. Let's see if Julius Randle can get it going in the second half. It was 1 of 12 from the field to start the game. Alley-oop opportunity. Dorian Finney-Smith couldn't finish at the rim. He just fell just short. Didn't have enough hops to finish the layup. 49-47 as Kristaps Porzingis got a technical foul just before we went into break. So that first point of the half came from the technical, and then Reggie Bullock knocks in a 3-point shot. So 4 quick points for the Knicks to give them a 1-point lead, 50-49. Kristaps Porzingis at the rim misses the layup short. I'm not sure he's fouled by Nerlens Noel. I don't think he touched him. They called a foul on Nerlens as Porzingis misses that layup, but I think he just missed it short himself. We'll look and see. Noel says he didn't touch him. Hopefully they review it, and they will review it. So Knicks up 1, looking to review this missed layup by Porzingis, initially called a foul against Nerlens Noel, but the Knicks challenge. So we'll be back. 11:04 remaining in the third. Knicks up 1, 50-49. Stay tuned for more. So we're back as the call is reversed. Knicks win the challenge. Nerlens Noel has to jump it up with Porzingis, though, because there wasn't a clear possession once the foul was called. So Dallas wins possession and win the jump ball. In the post, looking for Porzingis. It's deflected, but Josh Richardson is there to pick it up. Looking for Porzingis inside, and we got a 3-second violation called against Porzingis. Initially, Josh Richardson should have probably took that floater to reshift the 3-second calls. But sometimes when you overpass, that's when 3-second calls are made. So Knicks up one with the basketball. Alfred Payton looking to drive right, going baseline, takes contact, able to finish. So Knicks up 3. Knicks went into the second quarter up 3, built their lead up to as many as 13 before Dallas stormed back with an 18-2 run to finish the first half. Dorian Finney-Smith from 3, can't knock it down, rebounded by Alfred Payton. Payton looking to get inside, takes contact, able to finish once again. So 2 strong finishes by Elton Payton going to his right. Knicks up 5, 54-49. Josh Richardson straightaway 3, in and out, no good. Fighting for the rebound, R.J. Barrett comes down with it. Looking to get a teammate involved, gets it to Josh Randle. He kicks it to Reggie Bullock. 13 on the clock. Randle dribble handoff to Bullock. Jump shot no good, rebounded by Richardson. Trailing by 5, Mavericks. Have been in this situation before. Probing. Gets it back to Doncic at the top. He works it to the left wing where Maxi Kleber is there for a 3, so back to a 2-point game. The 3-point line is often the great equalizer for most teams. Dallas tonight shooting 8 of 22 from 3. Alfred Payton takes a 3 of his own. He misses it, rebounded by Porzingis. Three-point shot for Porzingis is good from the left wing. So Dallas responds with their own 6-0 run. Now up by 1, 55-54. Porzingis tonight with 7 points. We got a foul called against the Knicks. We look at the replay as there is an offensive foul against Nerlens. Nerlens trying to set up a dribble handoff with a teammate. Backed into Luka. Luka foul. Luka drives right, kicks back left to the left corner for Josh Richardson. Richardson couldn't get the layup to fall. And on the rebound for Julius Randle is stolen by Luka Doncic, and he's fouled shooting. So he'll go to the free throw line for 2. We look at the replay. Randle had the rebound. He comes down with it, but Luka comes right in and strips it and goes right up right away to get an opportunity at the free throw line. First free throw was good. Luka initially today was 0 of 2. One of them was an air ball that drew the ire of the fans. This free throw was good. 13 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists for Luka tonight. Second free throw, no good. Luka this season shooting 74% from 3. 74% from the free throw line. Averaging 29 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. Missed shot for the Knicks, rebounded by Luka Doncic. Luka looking to attack, has it stripped by Reggie Bullock, and it goes off of Luka. So great defense there by Reggie Bullock. Dallas up 2, but back and forth we go. You see Luka driving. Also great defense by Nerlens Noel to make that drive difficult. Barrett in the post going to Randle. Randle thought about a shot. He's 1 for 12 tonight. Gets it to Bullock. Bullock for 3. He knocks it down. So although Randle not being a prolific scorer tonight, his shooting is off, he's definitely still moving the ball, looking to get others involved. Bullock knocks down his third 3-point shot tonight. Inside, KP. Porzingis can't get the finish. Julius Randle comes down with the rebound. Randle tonight with 5 rebounds, 7 assists. Missed shot though. Kleber comes down with the rebound, gets it to Josh Richardson. Richardson crossover right to left, Cut off by Julius Randle. They're working around the perimeter. Dorian Finney-Smith with the basketball. 9 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Misses it. Fighting for that rebound is Bullock, and we got a foul. Reggie Bullock. Pardon me, I said his third three-point shot. He has 2 threes tonight. 2 of 4 from 3 for Reggie Bullock. .652 remaining in the third. Back and forth we go. It's a seesaw game. Knicks up 1, Dallas with the basketball. As Tim Hardaway Jr. comes into the game. Hardaway Jr. had a strong second quarter to help the Mavericks get back into this game. Jalen Brunson also back into the game. He goes to KP, back to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Brunson has to make a play. Has it stolen by Julius Randle. Randle may have an opportunity at the rim, able to get the slam over Maxi Kleber. So that slam should get Julius Randle going. That's only his second field goal of the game. He's been shooting horrid tonight, but an easy basket like that should allow for him to get back in the rhythm. Great defense by Randle as Elfrid Payton gets to pick up the steal, scoop past to Randle. Randle able to slam it home with the left over Maxi Kleber. So Mavericks basketball trailing by 3, 59-56. Skip pass from Brunson over to Kleber. Kleber driving baseline, goes to KP in the post. That mid-range floater just from the dotted line able to fall. So it's a 1-point game. Porzingis starting to pick it up here in the second half. We approach 6 minutes left in the third. Knicks up 1 with the basketball. Randle, jab step in the post, guarded by Dorian Finney-Smith. Draws the double team, kicks it around. They're working around the perimeter. Elfrid Payton takes a 3. Air ball. 24-second violation as well. RJ Barrett was probably better suited taking the 3, but he goes to Elfrid Payton. Payton was not in a position to get a quality shot. So Mavericks basketball with an opportunity to take the lead. .59-58. Jalen Brunson off the dribble. Great moves there. Able to knock that down. Pull-up jumper mid-range. Jalen Brunson, a very skilled 6-man for this Mavericks team. Very steady. And he complements Luka Doncic very well. Floater for RJ Barrett, no good. Maxi Kleber almost had the rebound, but it goes to Porzingis instead. Mavericks up 1. Jalen Brunson attacking, going with the left hand, able to get to his dominant hand and finish strong. So Mavericks go into this Knick timeout up 3, 62-59. We'll be back with more. This is a Game of Day by Zay, presented to you by the Ask Isaiah YouTube page. Stay tuned for more. Welcome back. 5:06 remaining in the third. Knicks trailing by 3 as Dallas has looked to make a run on the back of Jalen Brunson, setting up some big plays on cue. Gets a rebound off of another Noel missed jumper. So the Dallas bench picking up the slack for the offense right now. Tim Hardaway Jr. takes a left wing 3 and knocks it down. So we look at the bench scoring coming up huge here in the second half. Hardaway now with 11 points. Mavericks up by 6. Julius Randle, who previously just got a big-time dunk on a fast break, misses another jump shot, though. 2 of 14 from the field. Tim Hardaway Jr. going left has it deflected out of bounds. Possession will stay with Dallas. Randle tonight from 3, 1 of 6. Wait, so on that drive, instead of it being deflected out of bounds, they called a foul there. So Hardaway Jr. go to the free throw line. 11 points tonight, 4 of 7 from the floor. 3 of 5 from 3. He makes the first. Hardaway Jr. played with the Knicks for a number of years, initially starting his career with the Knicks before going to Atlanta and then working his way back to the Knicks in the 2017 season. Played with the Knicks for the first 2 years, then went to Atlanta for 2 years before coming back to the Knicks in 2017 and only played a half a season there before being traded to Dallas. He's been on Dallas for the last 2.5 seasons. So he's found a home here in Dallas, very comfortable in his role. Still very young, only 28 years old. Alec Burke knocks in the 3 for the Knicks, a much-needed basket as the Knicks were going through a bit of a slump. So it's 66-62, 3:35 remaining in the third quarter. Dallas leads by 4. Tim Hardaway Jr. gets it back to Porzingis at the top of the key. Porzingis free throw line extended jumper rolls in. So Porzingis starting to pick up his offensive effort now with 11 points, shooting 5 of 15 from the floor. And we get a foul called against Julius Randle. So that's another turnover. As we look at this replay from Porzingis, obviously Julius Randle has to close out on Porzingis because of his range. He closes out too hard. Porzingis uses that opportunity to drive to the basket and knock down the mid-range jump shot. So Mavericks with the ball, up 6, 3 minutes remaining in the third. Porzingis thought about a 3, kicks it out, kicks it inside to Maxi Kleber. The way he gathered for the pass, it looked like he was going to the three-point line, but Kleber is there under the basket for the finish. So Mavericks up by 8, 70-62. Derrick Rose with the basketball, yet to get going tonight. Looking to find his way to get into the scoring column. Misses another floater. Dorian Finney-Smith gets the pass from Porzingis, brings it up. 16 on the clock. He goes to Tim Hardaway Jr. Hardaway Jr. goes behind the back to Porzingis. Porzingis thought about a 3. Instead goes inside for the one dribble pull-up. Can't get it to fall. It rims out, rebounded by Julius Randle. Randle goes to R.J. Barrett in the right corner, working in the post against Tim Hardaway Jr. 13 on the clock. Can he get a shot off? Fadeaway is no good. Rebounded by Kleber. So Knicks offense starting to get a little stagnant. On the fast break opportunity is Jalen Brunson. Can't get the reverse to fall. And a foul is committed by Dorian Finney-Smith to stop Randle from going downhill for an easy basket. 2 minutes left in the third. As Dallas makes some substitutions. This lineup going to the bench right now with Porzingis and Jalen Brunson was actually very, very effective over the last couple of minutes to open up this separation. On the floor right now, Nico Melli, Josh Richardson, Luka Doncic, Tim Hardaway Jr. Got to see what the big is. For the Knicks, you have Derrick Rose, Alec Burke, Taj Gibson, Julius Randle, and Emmanuel Quickly. Alec Burke goes out to Derrick Rose in the left corner, guarded by Josh Richardson. Derrick Rose looking to get a floater inside. Derrick Rose, first basket of the game, comes with 1:40 remaining in the third quarter. Rose had been 0 for 6. Josh Richardson with the basketball looking to attack, has Rose on him. Thought about a shot, goes to Nico Melli. 6 on the shot clock, he goes to Josh Richardson on the right wing. 3 on the shot clock. They have to get a shot up. Richardson off the glass, able to get to the rim and finish with the left hand. So good craftiness there by Josh Richardson. Good poise as well. Didn't panic as the shot clock ran down. Was able to get to the basket. Julius Randle looking to get inside. And we got a blocking foul called against Melli as Randle prepared for the bang-bang play. Still attacked strong. Melli will commit the foul. And Randle go to the free throw line for 2. It looked as if Melli was there, but he might have got under Randle while he was in the air. That could have been challenged, but I think Dallas just wants to sustain and save that for later. Randle tonight struggling with 9 points, 3 of 15 from the floor, but he does have 8 rebounds and 7 assists. Under a minute remaining. Maxi Kleber looking to get a three. Can't get it to fall. Derrick Rose with the rebound. Goes to Julius Randle. Knicks trailing by 5, 72-67. But Randle commits the turnover as he tried to go left to right crossover. Fadeaway jumper from Luka Doncic, no good. Drove right, spun back left, off balance, fadeaway, no good. So Knicks with the basketball, 22 seconds left in the quarter. There's about an 8-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Randle with the basketball, guarded by Maxi Kleber. 4 on the shot clock. Can Randle get a shot off? He takes a fadeaway jumper going right, goes off of the glass and falls in. So Knicks trail by 3, 72-69. At the buzzer, Tim Hardaway Jr. straightaway 3 falls off the back rim. So Dallas goes into the fourth, up 3. Both teams play even in that quarter. So we'll be back with more. This is a Game of Day by Zay, presented to you by the Ask Isaiah YouTube page. The Dallas Mavericks lead the New York Knicks 72-69. Stay tuned for the final 12 minutes. Welcome back. Dallas up 3 with possession to start the fourth quarter. They start the fourth with a Nico Melli 3. Melli misses it. Scott's to the top of the backboard. So possession goes back to the Knicks. The second half is going back and forth. If we trace the origins back to this game, Knicks were up by as many as 13 midway through the second before Dallas stormed back with an 18-2 run to take the lead going into the half. The third quarter saw both teams go back and forth. As I say that, Taj Gibson gets a reverse layup inside set up by Derrick Rose. So it's a 3-point game. Knicks trail, a 1-point game. 72-71. Tim Hardaway Jr. at the top of the key, attacking. Can he finish the layup? He does. So it's a 3-point game, 74-71. Tim Hardaway Jr. coming up huge here in the second half. Really, in the second quarter, in the third and fourth. Floater inside for Derrick Rose, no good. Derrick tonight, just 1 of 7. Josh Richardson goes to Tim Hardaway Jr. in the left corner. 3-point shot wasn't there. He kicks it out to Josh Richardson. Can't get that 3-4. Rebounded by Derrick Rose. Rose surveying the floor, goes to Emmanuel quickly. Quickly cut off by Dwight Powell. Quickly attacks with the left hand. Thought about a jump shot. Doesn't get the foul called as he tried to draw contact. And Josh Richardson gets an opportunity at the rim on the fast break, but he blows the layup. So both teams missing opportunities here. Derrick Rose facing a quick trap, kicks out to quickly at the top of the key. 10 on the shot clock. Quickly looking to skip pass over to D Rose. 3 on the shot clock. D Rose couldn't quite handle the pass because it was a bit too high, and D Rose was in the corner, the right corner. So turnover by the Knicks at the wrong time right now. Trailing by 3, under 10 to play. Josh Richardson goes to Nico Melli. Melli goes to Doncic in the left post. Step back jumper over D Rose is good for Luka Doncic. Doncic tonight, 15 points, 6 of 13 from the floor. (76-71) Knicks trail. They've been in this position before. Often come up with huge 3-point shots. Alec Burke looking to attack Tim Hardaway Jr. Draws a foul. Look at the fadeaway from the left block. Doncic obviously 6'8", definitely has some inches on D Rose in terms of height, but able to use that to get a clear fadeaway. First free throw for Burke is good. So it's a 4-point game now, 76-72. Doncic this past Wednesday was hot from the three-point line, 7 of 11 from three. Ended with 36 points. They really dominated Boston for the majority of that game, but Boston ended up fighting back towards the end to make the game a lot more competitive. Dallas still able to pull out that win. With the floater inside, Doncic initially looking to set up Dwight Powell, but the floater was there. An ambiguous play, very similar to what we see James Harden do very, very often, playing to the advantage as a passer. Defenses don't know what he's doing, whether he's throwing the alley or shooting the floater. And in that moment, Doncic used that to his advantage, looking to set up that floater. But if it wasn't there, Powell was there on the back end to finish the play. So Dallas up 5, 78-73, 8:41 remaining left in the fourth. Jalen Brunson comes back into the game. Quickly inside, looking for a floater himself. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Josh Richardson. Richardson kicks it to Brunson. Brunson attacks through the paint, gets it to Nico Melli. Back to Josh Richardson. Mavericks moving the Knicks defensively. We got a foul against Taj Gibson as he tries to swipe down to get the steal. Step back three for Luka Doncic. Rims out. That's one of those toilet bowl misses where it goes all around the rim and rolls out. 78-73 as Alec Burke looked to set up a behind the back pass to Taj Gibson. Recovered by Derrick Rose. He goes to Obi Toppin, who gave the Knicks some solid minutes there in the first half, but he commits a turnover, and possession will stay with the Mavericks as Derrick Rose got back defensively. Luka Doncic from the left corner, unable to knock in the three, rebounded by Julius Randle. Derrick Rose slows down as he's cut off by Dorian Finney-Smith. Mid-range jumper for Derrick Rose just not there tonight. Struggling from the field. He hasn't really gotten it going. Obviously, Coach Tibbs has great confidence in Derrick Rose. Right now, 5-point game. Dorian Finney-Smith misses a three, rebounded by Emmanuel Quickly. So Quickly slows it down. It's a 7-point game. 7 minutes left, a 2-possession game. Knicks only down 5. Alec Burke, guarded by Finney-Smith. In and out dribble from Burke, trying to get the shot up. There's a foul, though, with 5 seconds left. So Alec Burke will be going to the free throw line. We'll be back as it's a timeout. Knicks trailing by 5. Alec Burke will be going to the free throw line. So stay tuned for more. This is a Game of Day by Zay, presented to you by the Ask Isaiah YouTube page. Stay tuned. Welcome back as Alec Burke makes the first free throw. 6:57 left. Knicks down by 3 as Burke makes both free throws. So 78-75 on the floor for the Knicks. Alec Burke, Emmanuel Quickly, Derrick Rose, Julius Randle, and Taj Gibson. For Dallas, Luka Doncic, who sets up an alley-oop for Dwight Powell. Great pick and roll there by Dwight Powell. Powell actually hurt his hand on that dunk there. Earlier in the game, he missed the alley-oop setup for him by Doncic, but great confidence being shown there by Luka under pressure. Powell, Maxi Kleber, Jalen Brunson, and Dorian Finney-Smith round out the rest of the five on the floor right now. Missed jumper by Alec Burke, free throw line extended, rebounded by Finney-Smith. So Dallas up 5 as we approach 6 minutes left in the fourth. Step back three for Doncic, no good. Fighting for that rebound was Dorian Finney-Smith. He tapped it out to Jalen Brunson. So great effort there by Dorian Finney-Smith to save that possession for Dallas. Probing is Brunson. Great craftiness as he works with his right hand, uses the up fake to get the defender up in the air, go up and under for the layup. So Dallas up by 7, 82-75. Derrick Rose has his floater blocked. Just a tough night for Derrick Rose as he tries to work his way back from COVID protocol. He was out for some weeks at a time. So he's just really trying to get his game action under him. Luka Doncic with the basketball in control, tries to get a floater off the glass. A scoop layup off the glass. Great defense by Julius Randle. Under the basket is Randle. Couldn't get the basket to fall. Derrick Rose there for the rebound. Kicks it out to Alec Burke. Misses the three, rebounded by Luka Doncic with 5 minutes left. Dallas looking to take control. Jalen Brunson from 3, left corner. It's good. Dallas is up 10, 85-75. Head coach Tom Thibodeau has to call a timeout to stop the bleeding. We'll be back with more. It's 5 minutes left. Knicks down 10, 85-75. Big minutes played here down the stretch by Jalen Brunson as the Mavericks start to open up this lead. Brunson so far tonight, 6 of 9 from the floor, 13 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Spectacular performance off the bench. Stay tuned for more. 5 minutes left. Knicks trail by 10. Jalen Brunson has turned it up here in the fourth quarter for the Mavericks to really create this separation, knock down a huge 3 prior to that Tom Thibodeau timeout. And he's just been really, really steady. I speak at length about how he complements Luka Doncic so well. A very low maintenance player. He comes from the Villanova program. He knows how to win. A championship caliber player who is just able to make the right winning plays when it matters most. As I say that, Alec Burke misses a scoop layup, rebounded by Jalen Brunson. Brunson on the left wing, looking to set up a teammate. Jab steps, takes the screen from Porzingis, kicks out to Maxi Kleber. Dorian Finney-Smith with the basketball in the right corner. Luka Doncic at the top of the key. 4 on the shot clock. Step back 3 from the logo. Off the glass and in. Big shot by Luka Doncic. I'm not even sure he knew what he was doing there. Just put up a prayer to stop to prevent the shot clock violation, and it went right in off the glass. Dallas is on a 10-0 run over the last 2 minutes and 30 seconds, looking to put a vice grip on this game. Only 88 points so far, but defensively they've only given up 75. Here in the fourth quarter, Mavericks 7 of 15. The Knicks are 1 of 11. Dorian Finney-Smith from 3. Can't knock it down from the right corner. Rebounded by Taj Gibson. The Knicks have 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. Can they make a run here? Reggie Bullock thought about a 3, goes back to Julius Randle. Randle tonight only made 3 field goals. He just hasn't had it going. That rebound by Taj Gibson is stolen by the Mavericks. So possession to the Mavericks. Pardon me, I said 3 field goals. Randle is 4 of 18 tonight. He started the game 1 of 12. 5 on the shot clock. Luka Doncic works the left baseline, able to get under the rim with the reverse. And he picks up a technical foul. I'm not sure if he said something in a taunting fashion to R.J. Barrett. He worked the post, spun back, took the layup, and he definitely screamed emphatically. I'm not sure if it was more so taunting in a bad way, more so just bringing energy. anytime anybody makes a big play, you're gonna scream. I'm not sure if it was demonstrative enough to cause a confrontation or anything, but hey, they want to take control of the game before it gets out of hand. 3:11 left. Mavericks up by 14, 90-76. We'll be back as it's a timeout call. Mavericks up 14. Wait, no, it's not a timeout. It won't be a timeout. They'll take Luke out of the game. No, it will be a timeout, but we'll stay here. 3:11 left. Dallas up by 14. Tonight, they actually went back and forth with the Knicks through three quarters. They were only up by 3 going into the fourth, but again, Jalen Brunson had some huge baskets to really open up the game. He played a steady game so far. Tonight, 13 points, 6 of 9 from the floor, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and he has a plus minus of plus 36. So he's just been really, really effective tonight. Obviously, the star of this team is Luka Doncic with 22 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. But the thing is, the Knicks were able to do this without their head coach, Rick Carlisle, who's out due to COVID protocol. He tested positive. He's getting retested. Hopefully, he says hopefully it's a false positive. But even with him being out, the Mavericks still have competed at a high level. They took the Knicks' best shot so far, especially during that early part of that first half. They went up by as many as 13 before Dallas had to storm back to take a 3-point lead going into the second half. Knicks played the Mavericks even there in the third, but the fourth again has just opened it up. Alec Burke knocks in the mid-range jumper, free throw line extended. So it's a 12-point game, 90-78. Jalen Brunson with the basketball, closing out this game, shows you the true value that he has on his team, even as a backup point guard. Doncic, 8 on the clock, gets in the post floater, can't get the basket to fall, fighting for the offensive rebound. It goes off of it looked like it went off of Luka. We'll see whose possession they give it to. It'll be Knicks basketball. Went off of Luka. 2:33 remaining. Knicks trailing by 12. It's still a chance, but they have to start making some threes right now. Julius Randle looking to set up Alec Burke. He takes a 3. He misses it, rebounded by Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis tonight, 11 points, 5 of 16, 1 of 7 from 3. Didn't really have it tonight. He made some timely baskets throughout the game, but he struggled from the field all night. Luka Doncic gets a layup to fall, but he falls back into the stanchion. It looks like he injured one of his ankles. He's running back on the court, so that's good to see. Doncic tonight, 24 points, 10 of 22 from the floor. And he's walking it off. He's dribbling the basketball. So I'm sure Dallas is breathing a breath of fresh air. You don't want to see any of your star players get hurt, especially when you have the game in command in the latter parts of the fourth quarter. Doncic with a 2-hand slam just to show that he didn't feel that any ill effects on that previous fall. So 26 points for Luka, 11 of 23 from the floor. Julius Randle gets a basket, going full court, able to get that layup. 11-point lead for Dallas, 122 remaining. Porzingis with the basketball, guarded by R.J. Barrett. The former Knick definitely didn't have the best ending prior to coming to Dallas. He dealt with some injuries. Also, didn't have the best relationship with management down the stretch of his tenure here with the Knicks. But he did have some quality highlights here, especially overcoming the expectations and boos that came with him being drafted lottery. When he was drafted, fans didn't know who he was, but he came in, provided great energy, especially on some of those putback dunks that really surprised fans. He showcased the skill set he had, the range he had, and definitely was an all-star, even though he wasn't able to play in the game. Kristaps Porzingis definitely showcased a lot of ability here with the Knicks. They just weren't able to get anything really consistent, and that lended itself to losing the injury to his ACL, and the relationship with management led to him being traded to Dallas, and he's comfortable here. Dallas is in a winning situation. Luka Doncic is the face of the team, so he can be the second option. Um, the expectations for Dallas are definitely much higher than how they're playing right now. They started the season bad due to Porzingis recovering from a meniscus injury, but Dallas is starting to turn the corner over the last month and a half in preparation for the playoffs. So 111 left. There was some deliberation over a loose ball possession to go back to the Knicks. Julius Randle had his theme at the rim layup, no good. Another rebound for Jalen Brunson. So we're under a minute to play. Knicks just ran out of gas, to be quite honest with you. Dallas didn't play the best game, but they were able to get key baskets down the stretch. Big plays made by Jalen Brunson to really create that separation, and the Knicks just went cold. Dallas will improve to 26 and 21, while the Knicks will fall one game under 500. When we look at the standings right now, Dallas is currently seventh in the West. They're 3.5 games back of Portland, so they'll be in a playing game situation going forward if they stay in seven. Uh, they'll have home court advantage against the San Antonio Spurs, but that particular game is a battle for the seventh seed when the 7 and 8 play in that playing game. So they're seventh. The Knicks right now are sixth, so they're not in the playing game. But if they lose this game tonight and Atlanta wins their game tonight, then the Knicks will fall to seven, while Atlanta will improve in the standings to the sixth seed. So the Knicks themselves, they definitely have exceeded expectations and played really, really well. But I'm not sure that they really want to play in a playing game against uh, the Boston Celtics, who, while they haven't lived up to the expectations, definitely have a higher ceiling because of the talent level that they have. So the Knicks have to be careful over these next couple of weeks not to fall too far behind. They have to rebound from this tough loss as Reggie Bullock hits a three. It's now 97 to 86 with 25 seconds left. Jalen Brunson trying to get it across the timeline. They do, and Maxi Kleber will be dribbling it out, gets it to Brunson. Brunson is fouled by Julius Randle with 16 seconds left. But again, the Knicks don't want to fall too far behind in the standings. I know that them just making the playoffs exceeds all expectations, but I'm sure for their fans and this entire organization, they want a series to utilize to grow. If you get in a playing game situation, there's a possibility that you could go home early before you even have an opportunity to play in the playoff series. So that's just something to think about. Again, they've exceeded expectations. They've had players play above what they were expected to do. Julius Randle, a first-time All-Star this year. R.J. Barrett improving as a second-year player under Thibodeau. You get some quality performance from Emmanuel Quickly, also a rookie. You're getting quality play from the Knicks, but sometimes depending on how they finish games or if they come out with quality shooting, they might give away games that they usually should win. So they have to get back on their horse, compete at a high level, and see what they can come back with. Three-pointer for Reggie Bullock is no good, and that will do it. Dallas comes into New York and wins 99 to 86. Big time performance by Jalen Brunson to solidify that win in the fourth quarter. I know that Luka Doncic will come away with the big stats. He did have a spectacular game, all around game, the ability to score off the dribble. He had some tough 3-point shots that really broke the Knicks back, especially a 3-point shot fade away from the logo basically off the glass to beat the shot clock. That 3-point shot really uh, broke the Knicks back. But again, big time performance from Luka tonight. 26 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. I mentioned Jalen Brunson ad nauseum tonight. 15 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Tim Hardaway also provided some big minutes as well. Knocked down some big threes, especially in the second quarter, to get the Dallas Mavericks back into it. 14 points tonight, 3 of 6 from 3. And Kristaps Porzingis and another return to New York. Only 14 points tonight, 6 of 17. But I'm sure he'll gladly take the victory. For the Knicks, their star Julius Randle just didn't have it tonight. He started the game 1 of 12. He finished 5 of 20, 1 of 7 from 3, 14 points, 11 assists, 8 rebounds. Reggie Bullock had 13 points. He knocked down 4 3-point shots, tried to keep the Knicks in it early, but their bench really didn't get much outside of Alec Burke, who had 20, 6 of 11 from the floor, 4 of 6 from 3. I want to give a shout out to Obi Toppin, though. Toppin played in 11 minutes. In the first 4 minutes, he provided 9 points for the Knicks, including a highlight alley-oop slam, a highlight putback slam. They got the crowd going, and the bench provided great energy for the Knicks early. But like I said, they ran out of gas late. There was but so much that they can do to keep up with the Mavericks in the fourth. So the Mavericks improved to 25 and 21. The Knicks fall to 24 and 25. We'll be back with more, as this was a Game a Day by Zay presented to you by the Ask Isaiah YouTube page. Stay tuned for tomorrow. We'll have another game for you. Not quite sure what it'll be just yet, but make sure you lock in to see which one it is. I'll be back. I'm Ask Isaiah Rhodes. Thank you for watching. So leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I'll be back regardless. So stay tuned.